So from that, we look at some of the bullet points that we kind of covered today on things that hopefully you can take with you and actually implement into your own plan. Number one, choose an investment strategy that fits your tolerance. Don't chase the market. Don't try to beat the market. Find something that fits with your personality. Maybe you say, the idea of losing 40% in 1 year is not something I can handle. Then you need to decrease your exposure to the stocks. Maybe increase it to the fixed or to the bond side. And remember this too, when the market goes down, it's actually the best time to be buying, not selling, because everything's on sale. It's difficult to do psychologically because it's like you're throwing money away, but the reality is you're accumulating more shares at cheaper prices. So choose an investment strategy that fits your tolerance. Secondly, automate and increase your contributions. Maybe you need a reminder, maybe you don't, but be sure you're always increasing, because as cost of living increases, so will the amount that you'll need in those retirement years. Third, consolidate other investments. Again, that may be a strategy that fits for your situation. Maybe it doesn't, but it's something that's available to you. Fourth, don't forget about cash. I mentioned that before, and I want to reiterate that. As you're saving and setting aside money for your savings, remember that 10-10-80 rule. That doesn't mean that the whole 10% allocated to savings has to go into retirement. You do need to allocate a portion of that 10 into short-term cash. You need to find a place to put it in cash, whether it's bank, money market, CDs. You can even use, here at AG Financial, we have loan fund certificates that are typically paying above average interest rates. Just depends on what your comfort level is, but be sure you have cash available. And then lastly, and very timely with the time that we're in, stay the course, don't watch the news. We are in a very heightened election season. I mean, we're literally a week away, but even after the election occurs, you're going to hear news all the time about Europe. You're going to be hearing the news about the fiscal cliff. You're going to be hearing news about tax policy. So we are in a very heightened sense of fear. So be careful. And as you do watch the news, because I know you still will, be sure that you don't make decisions based out of fear, that are rooted in fear. Make decisions out of the next, what you think is going to happen 10, 15, 20 years from now.